The insta-kill is a lie!
Confused about the concept of material gain. Is it not enough just to survive? Insta-kill! Let the bloodbath begin! Why does this make Nikolai hands look so huge?
You act like you've never seen a DriveBy Revive before.
Okay, it's not the worst thing I've had in my mouth.
Junge, wie der rennt. Der kommt von ganz außen vom Hof gerannt.
Oh no. Pass bitte auf Nukes auf.
So. Knitt it. Pass bitte auf Nukes auf. Jetzt warte, der Sound. Ist das der Auto-Sound jetzt?
You only prolong your suffering. You only enrage me further, demon. Accomplish nothing with your childish behavior.
In previous episodes, I've talked about the perk spawns in both Moon and Shinonuma, so here we're going to be continuing that, and we got another one here for Nuke Town. So, as most would know, perks and Pack-a-Punch on Nuke Town occasionally fall from the sky, can land in a handful of locations, usually at the most inconvenient for you because, of course, right? I'm looking at you, Garage Spawn. Now, despite the fact that we all know that Jug is definitely going to not drop until round 20, there is a way to know where exactly the perks are going to spawn before they actually do spawn. And that is because, well, in older zombies, if you bump up against a perk machine, it makes a collision noise. And here on Nuke Town, you know, there's no different. So, the thing about Nuke Town here is, at the beginning of the match, the perks and their placement is already predetermined. So, with that being said, you can go up to one of the potential perk spawns, and that collision noise will still play even though the perk is not physically there yet. So you know that if you go up to one of the potential spawns and you hear that collision noise, then a perk will spawn there. In this particular game, I had two of the spawns in the back of Greenhouse, and then another spawn in the back of Yellow House. And when the perk finally dropped, of course Pack-a-Punch dropped first, by the way, because, you know. But when the perk finally did decide to drop, it went for the yellow house side, and of course, since we already knew exactly where it was, pretend that I actually had the footage of going and checking the yellow house spawn first, but we already knew where it was, and yeah, we're already looking at it when it does spawn, and here we got not Jug, of course. Imagine, right? Average Nuke Town gameplay. Now, I mean, obviously you don't know if it's gonna be, you don't know which perk it's gonna be, but you do know that a perk will spawn there. So, I mean, that's at least one little portion of randomness removed from it. I mean, you're still not gonna get Jug until round 20, we all know this, right? Like, the RNG gods don't like you that much. This is Nuke Town we're talking about. But, with all that, let me stop yapping on about this, and let's get back to the regularly scheduled clips now, shall we?
Ich dachte, Sibirien wäre quasi wie ausgestorben.
Operation Deadbolt in Ohio.
Zur Hölle damit! Dann geht eben alles in die Luft!
I flipped the switch.
Oh, that's sweet.
Holy shit! Cutting her close! Luna barely snuck through the door.
Did I finish it?
Dude, I finished it!
As usual when it comes to some breaking news that happens in the zombies community, we are a few days late on the reporting of this just because we upload on a Monday, but I'm sure a lot of people have already seen the fact that it's finally done. Round 100 for Call of the Dead Solo has finally been achieved after years, meaning that now every single map it's possible to get a round 100 on in solo. Well, aside from Prologue, if you want to be technical about it, there's still no round 100 on Prologue, but Groston House, yes. Not much else to really comment on this. Like, the news of this broke a couple of days ago, and it's already been discussed a lot so far, but it's still major news happening in the zombies community, and, you know, still deserves its, thank you, Carpenter. It still deserves its moment in the spotlight, as it's seriously an impressive thing that's been a long time coming. I mean, you know, if it's one thing that modern zombies has done, it's given us a downtime and, like, a down period to go back and really look at some of the older games, and, like, you already know. If you've been in the zombies community a while, you already know that there's just been some incredible feats that have happened in the past couple of years. I suppose that's the one good thing that came out of Vanguard, right? But anyways, that's really about all I got for this video. Get clips, link in the description, and that's really about it. I'll see you in the next video. No tombstone next game. Lost both insured weapon slot 2 and 3. Love this game.